Welcome back to the dojo, everybody. It's tournament weekend. We are having our 2026 Utah tournament this week. Just had it over the weekend, so we're going to kind of talk about tournament coming up. We've got our Liam's facts. We've got our top 5 heist movies, our fight scene with John Wick versus Jack Reacher, our joke of the week, and we also have a very special guest on the show today. So make sure you like, subscribe. Stay tuned for the show, everybody. Welcome back to the dojo, everybody. This is TruTalk with TruMotion, where a couple of guys talk about how to make the world a better place and hopefully make your day a little bit better in the process. My name is Mark, followed by my co-host Tony.
What up?
And we have our favorite lady with us today. We have Master Kelly D'Alessio. She was actually, we talked about it last week. You were one of our first guests.
Oh my God!
On the show way back in the day,
before video,
and before all these fancy. Well, we kind of had these mics, but you had to like hold it to your face. So I
couldn't move much because it would get quiet.
Yeah, exactly. So. Yeah, you can move a little bit. Just make sure you angle it around your mouth. So, yeah, we've got tournament coming up by
tomorrow.
Yeah, by the listing of this, it will be over. So it's going to go great. It always does.
Yep.
So we did the sort this morning, and
our students will all have hardware on next time we see this.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got medals for people now this year. Not just trophies.
For the adults.
Wow.
Yeah, medals for adults and like weapons and open and
yes.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be cool.
Yeah,
we think adults are probably happier to
get a medal.
Hang it on the bed frame instead of find a place to display your trophies.
Yeah. I mean, you got to be fairly vain to like put up a trophy in your living room, be like, see this? This trophy means I could kill you before you would even realize it.
Why don't I have any guests?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't understand.
No, God, it's just weird because as a kid, like as a let's say high school or younger, putting up trophies is like, it's like a badge of honor. Be like, look what I did.
Wants to put them on the mantle.
Yeah, display them, all that stuff, and then as an adult, you're like, I'm not putting up that. Or if people do, you look at them weird. You're like, why do you have a trophy? That's odd.
I asked my parents about that because they were big bowlers and golfers. And
they
said, well, Dad would keep the big ones, but they were still in the basement on the old piano. So
yeah, it's like any trophy I've had is like packed up in a box somewhere buried in endless mountains of stuff.
I had a buddy of mine. He competed last weekend in the Wasatch Warrior bodybuilding competition. And 2 years ago, he competed because he was a lower weight class and stuff like that. Actually won the whole thing for his weight class, which was awesome. The thing that they gave him instead of a trophy was a hammer, like the Thor hammer. Okay. Like big, massive Mjolnir. And like, he carried that thing around. And that's something that, again, it's not that golden bodybuilder trophy that we used to see in the, like 70s, 80s, maybe some of the 90s. That's something that you could display somewhere.
Yeah.
And you're not really going to think that it's just a dust collector. I mean, that's the thing that I look at like trophies and stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Is that it just collects dust.
Yeah.
And again, like people are going to look at you funny, be like, really, bro? Like,
even though you can collect and display all sorts of other weird stuff. But a trophy.
That's true.
A trophy, you look at them and be like, why you got a trophy up, dude?
Well, I mean, there's people who do all sorts of different marathons and triathlons and Ironmans and stuff like that, and they get medals. They don't get trophies.
Yeah.
And if you, again, placing in those is, you might as well just be training 24/7. That's what you do for life.
For an Ironman.
For an Ironman.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
they
can't
are.
imagine.
Those people are superhuman. But these medals are huge. They're big. They're kind of ornate. And then they'll just kind of like, they'll get a special rack and then they just kind of hang them. And it's generally like in their workout room.
Yeah.
But it's funny. And I've always kind of found this very, very interesting with martial arts versus anything else, is that there's this really weird, almost a stigma that goes with it.
Yeah.
that if you're in the if you take martial arts, everybody's like, oh, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool.
Yeah.
But if you have a martial arts trophy,
You're a weirdo.
you were like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, dude, seriously? Like, and it's almost like
if
an
you're
ego
over
thing.
20, let's say.
Right,
Yeah.
right, yeah. If you're like over, like if you're like 6 and you're like, I got a trophy,
Yeah,
people are like, oh, good for you,
get those
kiddo. You know,
trophies.
Yeah.
it's like getting a Pinewood Derby trophy or something
Mhm.
like that. But like as an adult, you're just like, really?
Yeah,
Like,
because I still get questions. Do you teach adults? Yes.
yes,
We don't just teach children.
yeah,
Like, I will teach anybody. I think it's funny how everybody always associates it with, like, teaching kids. It's like, no. I mean,
I didn't start till I was 36.
there you go.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I started after I, got out of high school, and it's like,
yeah.
yeah, it's wild. So I don't know where that comes from. But I don't know. Hopefully we can change it.
Well, I would almost say that it's very, very much akin to people who play like trading card style games,
Yeah.
where, if it's like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, whatever, in that same type of genre, like it's a fun game. You have to like there's strategy that goes with it. You have to be creative in how you create your own deck and everything else. And then you have to play, and it's like live with about 4 other people that you're playing against at the same time. And it takes brain power, but if you were to tell people as an adult,
nerd alert.
yeah, it's like, I play Magic the Gathering. And
Oh,
it's
do you
like,
sleep in your mom's basement too?
hold on. Can they see your fingers? Are they covered in Cheeto dust too?
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
I mean, it's how it is.
Or you have sweatpants with the shirt tucked in up to your belly button.
Right. And I hate to say it, but it's generally because of those outliers that are so out there.
Yeah.
It's like the 20% that's on the outside of the bell curve that you're just like, oh my gosh, you guys are weird.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so the stereotype washes
Yeah,
over.
like
Yeah.
washes over everybody else who's normal.
Yeah.
Because normal people aren't going to, like, if you found a normal person, basically, like, I would almost dare say 90% of any of our clientele.
Oh, yeah.
90% of them, if you saw them on the street walking, you'd have no idea that they do this.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But it's that 10% that, like, and we've all had those students where you're like, okay, yeah, you're taking it a little bit too far,
And please don't wear your gi in the grocery store.
Like,
Or go get-
that kid from Murray, Steve, the one that would teach too.
Oh, Steven.
Steven.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's definitely that one.
Yeah, he was so serious. I always thought he didn't like me.
Yeah,
because he
never
would,
really smile.
He would
Well,
not
and he
crack a
would
smile.
talk with people with his mouthpiece in.
Oh,
Remember that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, he would wear his mouthpiece everywhere because, like, he
Okay.
would. I don't even know why, but again, yeah, it's stuff like that where you're like, stop it, just stop it, stop it. So, but yeah, no, tournament's going to be great.
be
I'm
awesome.
excited for it. We've got our seminar tonight, Friday, April 24th.
Yes.
Master Preston Ducati and Master Danny Hong.
Yes.
Saw both of them this morning.
I'm not even sure what they're teaching. It's going to be something cool.
Yep, exactly. Honestly, because Master Ducati was asking me, he's like, hey, what should I teach? And I was like, honestly, if you teach anything, they're going to be jazzed because all we've been doing is sparring in forms for 8 weeks.
Right.
So you could be like, hey, this is how you sit up. And they would think it is the greatest thing on the entire face of the planet.
Oh, no kidding.
So
show me how to get off the floor.
exactly. Yeah, I've been telling students, and I think I've kind of talked this over with you too. Like, man, I almost feel like the students peak too early here.
Oh, with tournament
Yeah,
prep?
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
tournament prep.
Yeah. So next year because we did about 8 weeks solid. Next year it's going to be 6.
They'll be happy because nothing worse than showing up to a tournament and not really feeling confident.
Yeah, but I've been noticing that their performance was doing this, and now it's starting to do this.
Oh, maybe the interest is waning in
Yeah.
doing that form just one more
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, so I think next year we're going to start about 6 weeks out, and I think that's probably going to be our sweet spot.
That sounds
So-
like a good idea.
I think it's a lot like that thing that we were talking about before with consistency and motivation. It's like in the very beginning, it's brand new.
Oh, it's easy.
And it's easy to stay motivated when something's brand new. Like,
Yeah.
I'm really working on this. It's hard when you get past that the honeymoon
phase,
stage,
yeah.
you know, of like, oh, everything's great. Hold on. Now I really have to work at this, you know?
Yeah.
Again, kind of hate to go back to, you know, bodybuilding just, yeah, because I talked with Caden and everything else and talked with his dad. But, so, you know, bodybuilders, they do stage prep. Stage prep is hell.
And what is that?
Stage prep. So what they do is they're lifting weights. They've got a very, very specific eating routine with the amount of macros like proteins, carbs, fats, and stuff that they're trying to do in order to keep their body fat relatively low, but yet still be able to have the ability to gain muscle mass as you're going through the process of getting up to the competition. And about 8 weeks out, you start stage prep.
That's
which
cutting.
means
You're just
you
cutting.
drop your carb calories. You try to keep the protein the same, depending, and you're cutting the fat and everything else. Which you get to the point where, like, seriously, because your body fat percentage gets so low that, you know, talking to people, like, they're like, sitting hurts because you have no fat.
Wow.
They're like, yeah, literally, like your sit bones like poke through the muscle and there's no fat there to cushion on your butt, and so like everything hurts. You sit there and you'll watch a TV show and the character will be eating a pizza and you won't be able to focus on what's going on in the show because you're looking at them eating that pizza.
Oh no. Oh,
and they're like, it gets to the point where it's so
mental
just
and physical
like
torture.
it's draining. And not saying that, I mean, it's just, you know, like a comparison, which is kind of the similar thing where if you get to that point where you're like, Sensei, all we've been doing is going over sparring and forms. Can we not do this ever again? You know, it's like, well, you got a tournament in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so obviously next week we're going to just do games and drills and stuff. But we have a beginning test next Friday and then the advanced test 2 weeks after tournament.
Oh, wow.
So it's like you can't take your foot off the gas too much because then they won't remember anything.
In the students I teach, they're going to be on the advanced test.
Uh-huh.
A couple of weeks ago, we do work tournament prep for a couple of, you know, maybe 20 minutes and then spend the rest of the time. Let's review your DMs or defensive maneuvers.
And to their credit, like, I don't tell them this, but it's like we know that their DMs are going to be a little off because we haven't been really prepping for it. But their forms and sparring better look good.
Yeah, spot on.
So, because it's like that's all we've been doing for 2 months.
But what are all those older forms? They've been concentrating on this.
I think we're actually getting a
form.
lot better of not requiring them to show the older forms. I know, like with kids, we don't do it at all. Like kids, like 12 and under, it's like, no, just the form, further rank, that's it. And I think we're starting to kind of lean more towards that, especially like pre-black. You know, post-black, obviously, it's like, you know, you got to know the other stuff too.
Yeah.
But like pre-black, I think brown, it starts to get a little tougher. But, man, I've got some people going for brown. And I told them, I go, it's going to be tough because they haven't tested in like 2 years.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they don't like to practice. And I'm just like,
oh, well, that's why they haven't tested it in 2 years.
yeah. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
God, I don't think they quite know how much that stresses me out. Like, have you ever had a student go on a test and you're like stressed for them because you know that they're not practicing? And you're like, I don't want them to get embarrassed or like hurt, or I don't want them to fail. Like, you know, all that stuff. Like,
or
I get
be upset with themselves.
Yeah,
that,
I get
man.
super stressed over some students like that where you're just like, oh God, please don't just let them survive. Please let them survive. But you can't go and like shield them. Be like, oh, don't look at them.
Yeah.
Don't look at them. Look, nothing to see here. Look over there. But
On those lines, my students tend to be the older
yeah.
folks. And, 50 push-ups.
Oh, they're not doing
If they can
that.
do 5.
Oh, perfect.
They're
Right.
And that's what I tell them going in, because otherwise they'd have an ulcer.
They have a conniption fit.
I know. I can't even do a push-up.
50.
Can you do a squat?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I gotcha. Man, I've got a couple of kids that are on the spectrum that are coming, and I'm really curious on how they're going to do. So, yeah. I'm just going to pre-warn Master Martin. I'm like, he's on the spec. He's not like outbursty like those, what is it? The sis brother and sister from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they don't have the outbursts like that.
Yeah,
one of them doesn't. One of them will.
Oh.
But I don't think I'm going to test him yet. But yeah, all of a sudden I'll be doing stuff and I'll hear him like yelling in the corner of the dojo, and I turn around and be like, "Stop it!" Like they're trying to help you, like so.
Oh, but he just
he freaks out.
Register that way. Oh,
stop telling me what to do.
Oh, is that what's it?
Yeah. You've had an interaction with him.
Yeah, I have.
Yep.
And then my response was, "Then do it."
Then do it.
Don't. I already know. I know what to do. I'm like, okay, then why aren't you doing it?
Yeah.
You
But
know.
both of the kids that I'm thinking about, I mean, they've been training for 10 years easy. So
well, their parents must really notice the benefit.
Yeah, no, he's gotten a lot better.
Because focus, I'm sure, is one of the big problems with the autism spectrum.
It's weird because it's selective focus.
Yeah.
Like they can hyperfixate on something and they will know everything. Like Jamin, we'll use Jamin as an example. He will know crap about stuff where you're like, how the hell do you know that?
Like dinosaurs or something?
Whatever.
Okay.
I mean, like you talk to him about Call of Duty, he will tell you everything about Call of Duty. And he'll be like, "Hey, do you want to play Call of Duty with me?" I'm like, "No, I don't. Not because I don't like you. It's because you have memorized every inch of this map and I can't play because you will know where I am, how I get there, and where to shoot me, and it's not fun."
Oh.
So they have selective focus for sure.
Oh.
So especially if it's something that really, really, really interests them, they will know every detail about it.
Oh my God.
Every detail.
Yeah.
So, but let's move on with the program. Let's get to our Liam's Facts. All right. Last week's question. Let's see if you know the answer to this, Kelly. What was the first colored film to win Best Picture?
Oh, the first colored film. Gone with the Wind.
Correct. Gone with the Wind is correct. So the answer is Gone with the Wind. Also, side note, it was the first movie to have a swear word in it.
Frankly.
Yeah, frankly, Charlotte, I don't give a damn.
You know what, though? I don't like Gone with the Wind.
I've never seen it.
I
is
feel
slow.
un-American. It's her. She's so whiny.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
I totally agree.
gosh.
It is awful.
Quit
Well, there you go.
whining.
Yeah.
Arguably considered the greatest American film, and you guys just like shit all over it.
100%.
Good job.
100%.
Yet we can quote the words.
We
Yeah,
can quote
exactly.
the words, but
I
oh my
don't
gosh.
know.
Okay, so this week's question is who won the middleweight karate championship from 1968 to 1974, 6 consecutive years.
Are
Okay,
we
so
supposed to guess?
not yet.
Oh,
You can tell me
that's for-
after.
That's okay. That's
Yes.
for
So one more time,
next
Danielson, because he beat
Danielson.
it from Johnny in an illegal face kick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So one more time, who won the middleweight karate championship from 1968 to 1974? Leave your answers in the comments down below or email us at TruTalk Tuesdays and see if you're correct. But moving on to a word from our sponsor.
Yeah. TruMotion in motion, let's go. Gear up, stand tall, feel the flow. Kicking it strong with the best of the best. Streetwear fresh, put your style to the test. Karate vibes, yeah, we bring that heat. From tees to hoodies, keep it sharp, keep it sleek. T-shirt or hoodie, we got both. Subs for the grind, focus on growth. Stickers and swag, let the world know you rep style. Now let's go. TruMotion merch, yeah, we level up. Style so sharp, got that warrior's touch. Reppin' that swag, flexin', wear it proud. Support TruTalks and wear it loud. Discipline, power, the heart of the fight. match your unstoppable might. Tigers and dragons, bold on the sleeve. Step in the dojo, they know you don't leave. Oh, step up, don't wait. Rock that fit, let's elevate. TruMotion merch, yeah, we level up. Style so sharp, got that warrior's touch. Rocking that drip, yeah, you own the crowd. Support TruTalks and wear it loud. Yeah, we reppin' strong, no fear, no doubt. TruMotion merch shop is what it's all about.
Thank you, sponsor. Make sure you go on, grab a shirt, grab some stuff. But let's move on with the rest of the program. Let's move on to our top 5. Top 5 heist movies. So Kelly and I were talking about this earlier, so I'll let her explain why she's not a huge heist movie fan.
Isn't that terrible?
No, it's not.
I love action movies, but somehow heist movies make me want to hyperventilate. It's all the, are they going to get caught? Are they going to screw each other? Can I say that?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you can do it. Yeah.
Be
It's a
mean
podcast and
to
everything
each
flies.
other.
Yeah.
So,
All right, but what do you got for your top 5 that doesn't give you anxiety?
okay, these are non-anxiety ones. I had to really think about it.
Okay.
Number 1, I would put Sneakers.
Okay.
Oh, that's
yeah.
a good one.
Robert Redford.
With
Yes.
Robert Redford. Yep.
Yes.
Dan Aykroyd.
That is a good
They
one.
have to steal the machine
Yep.
Yep.
in a room with motion and heat sensors and
Yep.
but
was a
see,
good
it was
one.
a
Oh,
bad guy, which
man.
we all hate, versus a good guys.
Yes.
It's not a bunch of questionable people.
Questionable characters. Okay. Sneakers. What else you got?
Okay, number 2, Man on a Ledge.
Man
That's
on a
a good
ledge.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Sam
okay.
Worthington.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
he's drawing their attention away from his brother and soon-to-be sister-in-law trying to steal this gigantic diamond
Okay.
that he was framed and sent to prison.
Right.
over.
Nice.
So,
Okay.
and that was a goodie. Okay, number 3, I have my favorite guy, Wrath of Man with Jason Statham.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, his
Okay.
sweet son has been killed, and he works out
Yep.
this plan with a bunch of.
I love how his movies are all the same, just in different, like, different occupations.
100%.
Yes.
100%. Well,
But
yeah.
I'm here for it. I love Jason Statham.
And
I think he's
usually
great.
A great guy that's kind of down on his luck for some
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
But there was the end of one. It was set in Vegas, and he was just down and out. He just dreamt of living on a boat. But at the end of the show, he took out 10 bad guys with a spoon.
Spoon.
And
That's when you
I
know
could
you're a
just
badass.
watch that one
All the time.
scene over
Yep.
and over.
There you
Okay,
go.
we're up to 4. Red Notice.
Oh,
Red
Red
Notice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Red Notice
Dwayne
is good.
Johnson, Ryan Reynolds.
That is a good one.
friggin'
Yes,
hilarious.
That is a little more heisty,
Heisty.
because there's double
Double
what-
crossing
Yeah,
with
with
Gal
Gal
Gadot.
Gadot.
double,
Oh, man.
But
Beautiful woman.
but it's so funny, you don't mind.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Okay, number 5. I guess this would be considered a heist movie. National Treasure. with
Yes.
Nicolas
Oh, very good.
Cage.
Yes.
When they
National
have to steal
Treasure.
the
The
Declaration
Declaration.
of Independence, they've got fake fingerprints.
Yeah.
And,
That's a good one.
the
I
heist
like
didn't
that one.
last very long.
It didn't,
that's-
but oh, man, it was so good.
yeah, that's
So
just
good.
a good show.
Absolutely. All right. What do you got for yours, Tony?
Okay, so I'm gonna give a shout out because you said heist movies, and the honorable mention on this is an episode from Rick and Morty, and it's where they make fun of heist movies.
Oh,
The whole entire episode is like we're gonna make fun of like the simple basic recipe of all heist movies.
oh.
It's funny. It makes me laugh, and I'm just like, that's awesome.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna start off with my honorable mentions. The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, with my man, Henry
His-
Cavill,
His secret lover.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I
Yeah.
So
that's
I wouldn't argue with you.
No.
yes, Man from Uncle.
Man from
is
Uncle.
Great.
Yep.
That's how I learned to spell uncle from the TV series.
Okay, yeah.
No,
NCLE.
Yep.
Yep.
It's the new one that they did is super good. The Town.
The Town.
I've heard of that. I have not seen it.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
good.
Oh.
It's got that
super
famous scene of like when he goes up to Jeremy Renner.
good. Yep.
Yep.
I need your help.
I can't tell you what
I
we're
can't
gonna
tell you
do.
what we're gonna do, and you can't ask me about it later, and we're gonna hurt some people. And Jeremy Renner looks at him and says, "Whose car we're gonna take?"
Just have one question for you.
That's a friend.
Yeah.
Well,
That's a
and the
friend.
crazy thing is that in the following scenes next, like coming up to that, Jeremy Renner's character says nothing. Like they just get in, he just doesn't say a word. They get in the car, they show up, they get out,
Oh.
they go in, they hurt some people, goes back in the car, and he doesn't say one word throughout the whole entire thing. So it's pretty
As
cool. Anyway,
advertised.
it's a good
Okay.
show. So number 5, okay, oldie but a goodie, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Yep,
Yep.
yep. Another
All right.
oldie but a goodie, The Sting.
The Sting.
Yes.
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 Yes. So good. So good. Okay. Then we've got The Italian Job.
Yep.
I will throw
Yep.
both of them in there, the old one and the new one.
I didn't know there was
Well, the Mark
what's the one
Wahlberg.
with the
There-
Mini Coopers?
That's Mark Wahlberg.
Okay.
But
Well, I
that's
think
what
they both
I've
had
seen.
Mini Coopers.
Yeah, they both did have Mini Coopers.
And so Mark Wahlberg was in the first one, and I'm going to have a Sometimers moment. Whole bunch of famous people that were in the old one, too. I
them,
can't remember it.
Yeah.
the famous ones.
Ocean's 11.
Have not seen it.
It's good.
Really? It is super
No,
good.
that's
It's
why.
super funny.
That's
I'm
when I
afraid
think
it
you-
would give
I-
me a heart
I
attack.
don't think that one would.
No.
Oh.
If you liked Red Notice,
yes, I
Yeah.
do.
you'll like Ocean's 11.
You'll like Ocean's 11.
because
Okay.
there's a good amount of comedy that goes throughout the whole entire
Yeah,
thing.
and it's not
Oh.
like stress inducing. Like, oh my god, are they gonna make it?
Right.
It's a lot of like, oh god, I didn't see that.
Oh,
I didn't
Like
see
that's
that.
funny.
That's
That's funny.
good.
You know. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You would definitely like
oh,
Ocean's
that
11
will
for
be
sure.
Yeah,
my
you'll like
homework.
that.
I
You'll
am
like
gonna
that one.
watch
Yeah.
that.
It's super good. And then my last one, I consider it a heist movie, but this one is probably anxiety inducing, is Inception.
Oh,
yeah.
I have that video.
I have it and I've never watched it.
I watched it once.
Yeah. I feel like that one would give me a headache.
Dude, I love it.
It's kind of like
I love it so
Matrix,
much.
where I think I'd need to see it several times
Yeah.
to figure out what the heck is going on.
I think
That
Christopher
one's not-
Nolan, he likes to try to prove how smart he is and make us all feel stupid and my head hurt after watching. Besides the Batman movies.
And he wins every single time.
yeah, like that
Oh.
what was it, Tenet?
Tenet. Oh, it's so good.
That one, I was all like, what?
my-
I don't understand. Yeah, my brain hurt.
I
after
watched it
watching
the
that.
first time. I was like, this is insane. It was awesome. And even better the second time, because then I knew what was going on and I could
Oh.
see everything.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, Tenet's all. I'm a big Christopher Nolan fan. I
Yeah.
think he's
I will. I
Totally
own it. I will
awesome.
watch it again.
Inception is good. Yeah, but that's my number one would be Inception.
Okay. So
Yeah.
here's some honorable mentions. Heat,
Yes,
obviously,
Heat's
Yeah.
Heat's a
one.
good
Yeah.
one. Ant-Man.
Oh, have
True.
never seen it.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, Ant-Man. Army of the Dead.
What are they
Okay.
stealing?
Money.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Army of the Dead.
'cause zombies need little
Zombies.
folding cash.
Yep. Yep. Well, it's because they're robbing it because Vegas has been like bordered off and all of them are in there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And old casino owner like had all this money in a vault and he pays these people to go in and
To the vault and get it.
take it. So they got to sneak
Oh.
in, try to sneak out, all that
Oh,
stuff
well,
before
that would be fun.
before they nuke Vegas.
Yeah, to kill all the zombies.
Yep. Reservoir Dogs.
I almost put that one on there.
That's an honorable mention.
Yeah.
And Fast Five
Fast Five. Yeah, Fast
Yeah.
Five is a heist
is
movie.
a heist movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Okay, so now my top 5 are Ocean's 11,
Got it.
National Treasure,
Oh,
Got it.
Baby Driver.
Yes, it is.
I have
That's-
heard of that.
that's
I
a
think it's
re-
on Netflix.
that's
now.
a
I've gotta
legit-
watch it.
That's a good movie. And if you like music, it's even better because the director plays the action and the direction off of how the music goes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's wild. The Italian Job
Mm-hmm.
and Now You See Me.
Yeah, that is a heist. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that has magic in it, right?
Yes.
Not a magic fan,
Yeah.
but it was
Spirit fingers.
It's super. I mean, it is very clever, super good.
Yeah.
And the actors in it are amazing. And so,
Got Woody Harrelson. I mean,
Woody Harrelson.
yeah, but those are my favorite heist movies. Let us know what your top 5 are, or if we missed any, or which one we should watch or add to the list.
Yep.
But moving on to our Ask a Sensei. All right, this week's slang is for our special guest, Miss D'Alessio, who spent how long?
I actually was a writer, producer, director in the TV business for 42 years.
Okay, so you can tell us if Google is right or wrong. Okay, so if this is on-set or production lingo.
Okay.
10-1 or 10-2?
10-1 or 10-2. Uh-oh. I wonder if this is for Hollywood type stuff.
Maybe.
Okay.
Apparently it means polite radio code for needing a bathroom break.
Oh.
So 10-1.
I gotta pee.
10-2. Got to drop a deuce.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I don't allow people to take breaks.
There you go. No.
You're there to work for me.
That's right. Be like, you were here to earn a paycheck.
Dude, time is
Shut up
money.
and do your job. So this one probably doesn't apply to you either. 20-minute lunch
20-minute lunch.
or walk away.
I don't know.
A fast, non-catered lunch break where crew buys their own food.
Oh, cheap lunch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Dailies or rushes.
Dailies. That would be taking a look at what you just shot.
Yep.
And this-
unedited footage.
Yes.
Yep.
And this would be probably more for
TV.
Yeah.
for the movie business.
Yeah,
or-
probably.
yeah.
Hot set.
Hot set. The mic is on. So shut up.
Yeah, exactly. Like we had to do with the ladies at headquarters.
Oh, yeah.
We were filming some videos for tournament, being like, hey, what to expect with Master Martin. And like, there's a bunch of ladies in the hallways just like talking, like super loud.
Cackling. Cackling
Yeah.
is the loud sound.
Yes. And she went out there and set them straight. Be like, we're recording. You guys
Excuse
need to be
me. You
quiet.
guys need to shut up.
Shut your trap before we shut it for you.
This is what you're doing.
We used to
This
always
is what you
joke
need to
that
do.
whenever we were shooting, there had to be a barking dog, an ambulance,
Yep.
an airplane.
I was about to say a jet plane.
Yep, it never failed. You're ready
Yep.
to go and
Yep.
Marker.
marker. That would be the clapper that you set your scene. And it's interesting because actually there is a reason for that making the noise.
Okay.
So you can sync up your audio and video.
On the edit.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
they're-
Line it up
Also,
where the audio
it's
spikes.
tape on the floor for the actors to stand.
tape on the floor. Yes.
Yep.
Their mark.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes. Hit your mark.
Rolling/speeding.
That means that the rolling would be more for film.
Yeah.
Speeding would be for videotape.
Yep.
Which means, but now they don't do that because it used to seriously take just a second for the
Yeah, speed
for
up.
the tape to get up to speed. But now with digital, what do you say?
You don't. Yeah.
The digitizing?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Just say, good, go, go. Set deck or set decoration.
Yes, that was one of my favorite things to do. And as you know, I'm over
Yeah.
here. Oh, we need to arrange these shirts so
Yep.
that you're.
Yeah.
it
She
looks
she went
full.
back over
I was
there
about
and
to
it
say, I was like,
looked-
"Huh, that looks really organized over there.
yeah,
Really good."
that's all her.
And that's why you do not want to watch TV with me.
Because you're like,
Look-
oh, that's wrong. Oh, that's
oh
wrong.
my gosh, the height of his drink keeps going up and down between cups.
Between cuts.
And yeah, I'm.
That's where your
I'd-
producer be
it
like,
made
that's wrong.
me so picky.
Yeah. Striking.
Striking means we're done. Strike the set. Put stuff away.
Yeah, removing set pieces. Yep, very good. This one's easy enough. Talent.
Talent. Well, me behind the camera, of course. But,
Yeah.
yeah. Or meat puppets, as they would be known.
The on-screen performers.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. Video village.
Video Village. Not sure what that one is. What is it?
The area where producers and directors watch monitors to see what the camera sees.
Oh.
So apparently
Huh.
that's the Video Village.
Oh, I would say that's the client area and also where the snacks are.
Yeah, there you go. All right, wrap.
Wrap. That means we're done.
Done. Yep.
Yes, done.
Okay, now this is common crew roles.
Oh boy.
So let's
and
see.
a lot of these I bet are Hollywood, like
Yeah.
Best
Yeah.
Boy and all those.
That's the first one.
Yep,
What's Best Boy?
Which is surprising because I believe he's an electrician, the head electrician.
The main assistant to the gaffer or key
okay.
grip.
Okay, I'm wrong.
I don't even know what a key grip is.
yeah.
I've heard the term.
Grips would be people that bring things in, put them up, get
Okay.
them, grip
Set up
or
all
a
the
gaffer.
all the lights and the microphones and the
Yes. So
cameras and all that stuff.
And on a Hollywood set, and this was more back in the 1970s when I started,
Okay.
you would have a big crew.
Yeah.
But when it came down to the very end, because production has hit some interesting times, one of my former cameramen always said, my cat bought a camera and opened a production company. Because
Yeah.
anyone
Yeah.
with an iPhone
Can kind of do it.
So
Yeah.
your crew would be me, lighting and camera, and whatever the talent is. So you've got a 2-person crew or
Yeah,
something.
you don't need a whole lot.
Where's the best boy?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Well, your barrier to entry to getting all of that equipment is so low now.
Oh, it is.
And you could get like super nice equipment. Like, I kind of hate to say it, but if you had like 10 grand, dude, 10 grand, and you'd have like a really nice studio at this point.
Well, the trouble too is the way people watch. I actually ran up against one of the sales people on this topic. I'd want to hire a makeup person,
Yep.
lighting person, bring in some props and so forth. And he said, why? They're watching it on a screen this size. You
Yeah.
don't need a makeup person.
Yeah.
And well, what about
Yeah.
those huge TVs in
Yeah.
people's homes? But
No, I agree. But yeah, like a lot of content is being just done like here on a computer screen.
yeah,
I like to watch on a TV.
yeah.
Like I don't like to watch, but Jamin's the exact opposite.
oh,
Like he'll watch full episodes on his phone like this.
oh man,
And I'm like, dude, like, why are you in your room? We have this giant TV right over here that you can watch that over here with surround sound in a nice chair, but he'd rather lay in his bed and watch it on his phone.
Yeah,
Or he'll play video games on his phone.
yeah.
Like he'll connect his controller to his phone and he'll be like playing Call of Duty. I swear he's gonna have like back problems 'cause he's like,
Oh, I think that's true.
yeah. And then I was like, dude, the next room over, you have a nice chair, a giant TV. Go play over there. No, this is fine. I was like, all right.
Well,
I
and
know.
The other thing that we were talking about again before, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon were on Joe Rogan, and I didn't know this, but they've got their own production company. They're actually producing movies and everything else.
Right.
And they signed a contract with Netflix. Netflix came out and told them, by the way, we need to revise some of your script because you have to reiterate the plot to people when they're streaming things online 3 to 4 times in the space of the movie because they're not paying attention to your movie because they're too busy on their phone.
Oh, wow.
And they just looked at him like, are you joking me? And they're like, no, this is we have the data for it. So
Yeah, a lot of times it's just background noise.
it is.
Yeah.
I find myself doing that. Like I'll be here and I'll have a show going while I'm doing other work.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
why am I doing that? But it's
I
just
do
how it
too.
goes. Yeah.
When I watch TV with my husband, I'm frequently playing,
yeah, something on your phone.
solitaire
Yeah.
or something, and
Yep.
you'll go, "Oh, what'd you think of that?"
You're like, huh? Think of what? What's going on?
I'm listening. I'm not watching.
Really
Yeah.
watching
And-
it, yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird because believe me, when I started in the 70s, there were 3 stations: ABC, NBC, and CBS. There
Yep.
was no PBS. There was no, and boy, watching TV was what you did.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
and you didn't broadcast 24 hours a day either.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
My brother
TV
and
shut
I,
off
when
and-
we were kids, would dance to the
static?
to the
Or the
the waveform.
Yep.
That weird circle with the
Yep.
yeah. We'd tango to the music until our cartoons came on.
There you go.
Oh, Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah.
Aw.
I remember Saturday morning cartoons.
So good.
Those were good. All right, PA.
PA, production assistant.
TA.
TA would be a technical assistant. Is that what it says it is?
Yeah, or TD.
TD, technical director.
Yes.
And those you would have like in the news. A
Right.
TD
So
pushes the button.
This next section is TV news studio specs. Specific. Super.
A super is print superimposed on the screen.
Yeah.
Or a logo.
Text or
something.
banner. Bottom of the screen. Donut.
Donut. That is an open and a close with stuff you can change out in the middle. We do a lot of commercials that way.
Okay. Yeah. A live reporter where a host in the studio passes to a reporter on location.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
OTF or Voxy.
Oh, VOX?
Yes.
Yes.
VOXY.
Vox, natural sounds? What do they say it is?
The OTF is apparently on the fly
Oh.
or Vox Pop style interview.
Oh, okay. Do not
A
know
quick,
that.
spontaneous interview on a reality set.
Oh.
Okay.
TX.
TX. Don't know.
Transmission date time when the show goes on the air.
Oh. Yeah, see,
Yeah. Some of those were weird.
not being in the news department, I don't know. My
Yeah.
sister's in news. But
Yeah,
I
she's
am
a
not.
fancy pants, huh?
She is fancy pants.
Yeah.
And beautiful.
You have to say that. No, yeah, she's local, right?
She is in Spokane, Washington.
Spokane.
Yes.
Do you have someone that's local here? Maybe not a
Oh.
sister, but
Yeah, no,
a
here-
sister-in-law?
Nope. Here it's my nephew, who's the mascot of the Utes.
That's right. Yeah.
No way.
Yes.
Oh,
He's a-
that's
he's
sick.
he's Swoop.
He's a swoop.
No way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I know. And now,
That's awesome.
And this year I hear that 3 of the Swoops were seniors and graduated, and one of them's so busy with his microbiology or some kind of
Yeah.
so my nephew, whose name is not divulged,
Yeah,
Yep.
you can't
Yep.
know
Can't
who
tell.
he is.
gonna be one of the head Swoops.
Awesome.
We'll call him John Doe.
Yeah. Yeah, don't ask because you can't know.
Nope.
Yeah, 2
Nope.
Utes were drafted yesterday in the first round of the
They
of
were.
the
Oh,
NFL
really?
playoffs. Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
man,
Yeah, 2 big boys, 2 offensive linemen.
that's
So
awesome.
Well, I mean, if he's really good at that mascot work, I think I heard that what's his name for the Jazz,
Bear.
Bear, like they kind of leaked his salary.
Ooh,
He makes $500,000 a year,
whoa.
and I was like, okay, and you see
does
the
some
stuff
cra-
he
he does some
does,
crazy
and you're
stuff.
just like, that's fair.
yeah.
That's fair.
I have not seen the new Bear. That I was around for the old Bear
Yeah.
that had cancer.
Yeah.
But I don't know, is because he would ride a motorcycle.
Oh, yeah.
and,
Do all sorts of crazy
trampoline.
stuff.
He'd
and
stand on that like 20-foot
foot ladder. And,
Oh, he repelled from the ceiling.
Yeah.
And
Or when he would get on the slide and slide down the middle
Oh,
aisle.
Uh-huh.
with
is New Bear as
I think he is. I mean,
I don't know.
I don't think it's changed. I think they've
Oh.
kept up that same intensity and
Oh,
stuff like
gosh.
that. And so, but yeah.
Probably one of the funniest mascots besides an Eagles one or a Philadelphia one
Yeah.
is Blue from the Colts. The
Oh,
Indianapolis
yes.
Colts.
Oh.
Yeah.
and
He's
what kind
funny.
of animal or
He's a
creature
horse.
He's
is
a
blue?
horse.
Oh, a horse.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
he's
Oh.
funny. He is really funny. I was like, damn, that is funny.
Yeah.
So if you ever need a good laugh, go look at that guy.
Yes,
Gritty.
My nephew during the summer goes back to Spokane for the Spokane Indians minor league baseball team, and
Okay.
he's a fish.
Okay.
He is a trout.
That's Route.
But man, he's got moves.
There you go. No, Gritty, the Flyers mascot, he looks like a creepy killer.
Oh,
But he's funny too.
kind of like the old Burger King.
Yeah,
like,
kind
"Get
of.
out of my
Yeah,
bed.
yeah, kind of.
I remember that old commercial. Wake up, roll over, and there's the Burger King head. And it's like this big guy.
Yeah. But all right, let's move on to our next question. All right, question number 2. What do you got for us, Tony?
All right. So since Kelly is here,
Ooh.
and I miss Kelly and everything else.
I miss you too.
You've done martial arts and everything else for so long. Is
About
there
31 years now.
Yeah. Is there like a highlight moment that you're just like, man, like this was, peak training, or like physically I was peak, or just like this was just like the best time? Do you think it was because of the martial arts, or do you think it was because of, your life experience, what was going on at the time? Or
I talked about this a little bit last time I was here
Yeah.
before video, so
Yeah.
you can
Now you can see.
Yes, there were a couple of times where I knew that it worked, and I was thrilled. One, I was telling a new student, she's unfortunately an abuse victim, and
Yeah.
I said, well, let me tell you, I worked downtown, Channel 5. My car was in the 3rd level down of the parking garage, and I was working there. It was 1 a.m. or something, and I walked past the security office, and they have guards, and I thought, should I have a escort down to my car, because
Yeah.
the garage was open to whoever? And I said, nah,
I got
I'm
this.
good.
I got this.
I'm confident, and that kind of confidence, it's worth more than $1 million.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't pay me to take away what I've achieved. The other one was the very first time I knew it worked. I was riding on a bus, and the bus driver, bless his heart, did not want to be a bus driver. He was just quite rude. And I was getting out. I was on the steps leaving the bus, and he shut the doors on me on purpose. This tells you about
Jerk.
this guy. And I immediately went, "Boop, blocks 1 and 2, and the doors didn't hit me."
There you go.
And I was kind of dancing home. I didn't even turn around and throw him the stink eye. I was so
Should've
thrilled that
Give him the number 1 salute. Be like, this is what you
he,
are.
He was
I have
not
one finger to
happy
use, and I
as
know
a
how to
bus
use it.
driver. But so it worked. But something my instructor, Master Martin, said to me the other day, I've been working real hard getting ready for a tournament on a donkey kick, which is difficult for me.
That's hard.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a lot of the guys can do it, but I've got the girl narrow shoulders and
Yep.
the pear-shaped body, and so getting up into that kick is real tough, and I've been working hard at it. And he said, you know what? Your donkey kick looks better today than it did 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And most people, as they age, now that I'm late 60s, you would expect you to be going downhill.
Go in
and
the wrong
instead,
direction.
I mean, it's
You're
the best one
improving.
he's seen. So I'm just thrilled.
Yeah.
There's, no reason you should hit your 60s and it's all downhill from here.
Yeah.
So not true.
Do you
So-
notice that, like, with people that are like, your friends and cohort and stuff like that are around your same age, you go off and do things, and they mention something to you like, how can you bend like that? How do your knees still work? Are you
Yes.
joking me? You can still do that? And do you take that? I don't want to say do you take it for granted, but do you just kind of look at them like, you can't do this? Or do you look at them like, yeah, because you sit in a freaking office chair all day long and you don't move when you get home,
I want to always be supportive. So like, hey, you can do this too. Get up.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't start till I was in my 36. So
Yeah. Do the
most
math.
people like
Yeah.
40 is when they start
Yep.
ballooning and slowing down.
I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, you just can't eat a 1 pound bag of M&Ms anymore and not,
Feel like garbage.
It's a crime against humanity.
Yeah.
Heartburn. I have 5 M&Ms with peanuts, and all of a sudden I'm like,
So I would never, say to anybody, well, if you didn't just sit in your chair all day, you'd be, you'd feel better.
It's
But
because
I-
you're nicer than me. I
Oh,
totally would.
you say that. I do know people who sit in their chairs all day, and I
Yeah.
want to say, you're doing it to yourself.
Yep.
Just come on.
Oh, yeah. I tease my dad all the time. If he's like out of his chair for more than an hour, I was like, are you okay? I think your chair's going through withdrawals. I think you need to sit back down. Shut up. Be like, well, if shoe fits. Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know what the difference is. My sister-in-law is almost, she's almost 80.
Wow.
But she bowls and she walks and she rides her bike and goes to trivia at the pub. She's in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Every Tuesday night. I mean, she's out there and she's in good shape.
It's because she's out there.
Yeah, she's out there. You just can't sit around.
No, I
So-
think that's really true. Like, so my, I'll just call her my dad's mom, because his real mom is whatever. Anyway, but no, she married her husband. Her story was her family, or like personal story is really funny. But they ended up living in Rigby, Idaho, on this piece of farmland.
Yeah.
And
no
as a
Rigby.
farmer and stuff like that, you have to always work, right? And
Yeah.
she was always mobile, like in fantastic, great shape. And all the way up until the day she, passed away, she was like outgoing and doing things. And, like she went up to go see her sister in Star Valley, was coming through, kind of went on this little hike and sat on this bench and just like did all sorts of stuff. And, we kind of jokingly said the reason why she didn't bowl more than she did was because her eyes were bad and she couldn't drive. So she had to wait for somebody to take her to bowling so she
doggone
could
it.
go bowling. But again, it's like, I think it's that staying active. Like there's like, for those of us that are a little bit over, the age of 40, that thing right there is so huge. And I don't think a lot of people understand the type of mobility that doing the martial arts kind of forces you to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like and I'm not talking by way of like, oh, you can touch your toes, you can kick above the head. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just knee, ankle, hip mobility.
Or
Yes.
just walking.
Basic
Yeah.
walking. I mean, if you were to think about, taking somebody and being like, we're just going to half moon across the studio who'd never done martial arts before.
Right.
How many times in a proper stance, half mooning back and forth until they're looking at you saying, my legs are on fire. I'm sweating like I'm in a sauna and I'm done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've got his name's Bob. And he got a hip replacement about 5 weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And he's 76. He was back in the dojo, like working, like very light, obviously,
Yes.
but like training again in 2 weeks.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
That's
See,
huge.
He
that's
had
a
his surgery on a
can-do
Friday,
attitude.
and him and his wife have their lesson on Monday, and he came in with her. He clearly didn't do the lesson, but he walked in with her, with a cane. And with the following week, he didn't have the cane. And then the third week, he's like, okay, I feel like I can do slow stuff. And I'll be like, absolutely. And the only thing they said was just no pivoting on his right foot.
Right.
So we modified things so he could do it without pivoting on his right foot. And it was just like, damn, 76, hip replacement, back training 2-3 weeks later.
Boy.
Yeah, it's wild.
And I bet he has a positive attitude
Oh, yeah.
in everything he does. Because, I think
Yeah,
think that's...
it's wild. Just wild. And I mean, he kept himself in like good shape for being 76 also. It's like you don't hear of too many people in their 70s starting martial arts.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
Yeah.
So they're relatively new students.
Yeah, they're orange belts.
Oh,
I was
good
like,
for
hey, you going to do the
him.
tournament? And the wife, Lynn, she's like, no, she's pretty shy. And Bob, he's like, I wanted them to do the seminar. He's like, I don't think I should go because I will want to do more. And he's like, I feel like I'll hurt myself. And I'm like, I get it. So
Fair.
it's probably a good idea not to do it.
Oh,
But they wanted to
darn.
do the seminar tonight. They're going to come watch tomorrow.
Oh,
So,
I can't wait to meet them.
Yeah, they're
This
great.
Sounds like a cool.
oh,
couple.
they're an awesome couple. I was like, we need more of these people out here. So, but yeah, just staying active.
Yeah.
And just, again, for you, I think most people don't realize just the act of like you still training with us twice a week.
Yeah.
You garden all the time.
Yes. And
Well,
then
and you
go
did
to-
mention that you teach now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's teaching more.
Teaching
Yeah.
part time. It's freaking
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
And like this morning, I've got a personal trainer
Yep.
at a gym, and
Good for you.
And he's so I do that an hour on Fridays and make it to the gym some other times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that feeling all too well.
I have one right behind us, and I still struggle to remember to get it in. Because all of a sudden you'll be doing stuff, and you're like, okay, look up, be like, oh, I teach in a half hour. Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I get you. But I don't know if you saw, we put up our leaderboard in the back.
Oh.
So before you leave, because you know our TrueFit
Oh,
evaluation chart that you made up?
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Those are all the leaders in the 3 different classes.
Oh man.
So, yeah.
Those are some really good indicators of fitness. The one of them, the
Hang time.
hang time.
Yeah.
Time.
When I
Yeah.
started with my personal trainer at the gym, no joke, I could hang for 3 seconds.
Yeah.
It's just not something I never do, and I have
Yeah, your
kind of
hands are-
arthritic hands, and
That
It hurts.
The
That was-
arthritis.
yeah, but so my grip was terrible. But I've been working on it. And what I do the other day, like 2 minutes, just
You did 2 minutes?
yeah.
Holy hell.
I know.
That's really
That would
good.
be that would be a record here.
Oh, oops.
Yeah. No, that's good. Yeah.
That's super good.
That's way good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
but
just
it's
have to
funny
work
because
on
I
it.
told everybody the second I put that up, you can tell who's competitive.
Oh,
Because they would walk
man.
over and they'll be like, Sensei, can I beat this record today? Like, sure. Do you think you can? Yeah, I totally got this. Or they'll be like, my name's going to be on every list. Every category, my name's going to be on it. Be like, all right.
Oh
let's
my
see."
God!
All right,
that's
go
for it.
great.
Yeah. So,
Hey, nothing wrong with that as long
No.
as it's good natured.
oh, yeah, not being like, oh, they suck. They don't deserve to be on there. They'll be like, no, I feel like I can do it. Can I try? Like, yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
Let's do it. So, yeah. So before you,
know,
leave, I'll show you what
And
some
right
of the
after
records
the
are.
tournament, I'm going to get people writing down their scores again. We just have
Yeah, I've done it to break up like we talked about beforehand, the monotony.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, let's do 1 or 2 categories today. So, but all right, let's move on to our next question. Okay, question number 3 kind of deals with a little bit of what we just talked about with competitiveness and competing and all that stuff. It's, why do you think we've gone away from competitions or competing?
Oh.
You know, because if you notice that we're starting to swing the other way again, where like competing is a good thing and you want to compete and you don't just want to show up and win a trophy. But there was a good long stretch where like kids still don't, some kids still don't want to compete, but like parents didn't want kids competing, or there were athletic leagues where they don't keep score.
Yeah. Or everyone gets a participation
Yeah.
trophy.
Yeah. Why do you think we did that? Or what is the reasoning for that, you think?
Now, I don't have kids, and so you would probably have a better handle on this than I would, but there seemed to be a period of time where everything was very touchy-feely. Like instead of getting,
A whooping?
beat with a belt, you just had to go and think about what you've done.
Yeah.
And there was, because parents can't even smack kids anymore. I know in school, principals or teachers can't, and
Yeah.
our principal, you
They'd have that
misbehaved.
paddle.
They would, yes, the principal had the paddle. So,
Or teachers would have that yardstick.
Yes. Yeah.
oh God, when my beloved grandma died, we all went to Oklahoma to kind of help clean out her house, and I'm so proud of us. Nobody was, my dad said, "Who wants this car?" I don't want a car. Who wants to China?
Right.
Yeah.
My brother wanted the ruler that Grandma used to smack his hand with. That
Yeah.
was all
Give me the torture.
all he wanted. I wanted the grandma's ruler. So,
Oh, that's awesome.
but I don't know. Did we reach a point where everybody was so mushy that it had to turn around and go the
I
other
think
way.
I think so. I think it swung so far one way that it has to swing back the other way, and then hopefully it'll kind of like level it or like even itself out. But I agree. It's one of those like there was a good long, maybe 10, 15 year period where it was like, yeah, you couldn't yell at kids. You couldn't like yell at employees. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Or they'd say, "You're not respecting my mental feelings." Or
I've had this
something.
discussion with multiple people. Like, is mental health a thing? Yes, it is. It's a real thing. But unfortunately, I think it's been hijacked by people that are using it as a cop-out excuse. Be like, I need a mental health day. No, you don't. You just want a day off. Like, you don't have any mental health problems. But then the people that truly need like a mental health day or help with their mental health, they don't use it.
They don't take it.
They don't use it. But yet the people that don't need it abuse the hell out of it. And
yeah, I know. I used to always bump heads with my brother-in-law. He figured sick leave was an entitlement, and he would take it just because he was owed. But me, I was a badge of honor never to take sick leave.
Yeah.
I showed up. I was there to work. I mean, I wouldn't come in with the flu and
you wouldn't purposely
spread it around.
But if you had like a
yeah,
little runny nose, be like, I can't come in.
I have a headache.
Yeah.
I can't go.
Yeah.
We've talked about. I felt that same way about vacation.
Oh.
Now that I'm working for the county,
Uh-huh.
it's like, well, you do have vacation. I'm like, okay.
What is and what does that mean?
What does that mean? And they're like, you can take days off, and I'm like, this days off that you speak of, I do not know what that means. No, I think, and this is going to be a hot take, and there's going to probably be a lot of people that are going to be pissed off with what I'm going to say, but I'm going to say it. I think the baby boomer generation that birthed, and I'm going to say the later end of the baby boomer generation that birthed the millennials, because with the Gen Xers, it really wasn't this way. You know, like we were still raised as latchkey kids and whatever, go outside, don't come home until the light turns on, and everything else, you drink water out of a hose.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean, to tell my kids what I did in the summer times in Burley, Idaho, because we lived in Twin Falls, and we had
Idaho
friends.
Falls here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Small tangent. Where did you live in IF?
Ginny Lee edition. Do you know where that is?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, because I lived.
I have no idea.
Do you know where Skyline High School is?
That's where I went.
Oh,
yes.
What year did you graduate?
76.
Did you know any Omensons?
Probably.
Did you go to Skyline?
That's where my mom's family's from.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Yeah, so
wow.
like Lynn Omenson,
Oh.
Nancy Omenson's my mom.
Wow.
You'll have to check your yearbook.
check out my yearbooks.
J.B. Omenson is my other uncle. Sherry Omenson and Lyle's the oldest.
Wow.
But yeah, that's where my mom's family kind of grew up at and everything else. And so yeah, so I lived right behind. They built a new development right behind Skyline, and that's where I grew up at.
Oh, like Bluebird Lane and those.
It's right off of Pancarry.
Oh,
it goes
yeah.
down around and like it comes down. The road name's Rendezvous
Oh my
is what
gosh!
it's called.
Talk about small
And
world.
So,
Yeah.
all right. You had like a down off. I had a whole bunch of friends that were off of Bellin and everything else.
Small Lake City in Idaho.
I never knew I didn't know you grew.
Yeah.
You're from Idaho.
Yeah,
like,
born in Oklahoma, raised in Idaho.
raised in Idaho. Yeah, and then my parents live out in Ammon right now.
Oh, so does Mom.
Yeah, right off a hit road.
There you go.
And so,
Maybe you guys can carpool
so
out
hey,
there.
if you
Is they're not in a senior facility?
no,
are they?
no,
Oh, okay.
it's funny because they're right behind Wood. They live in the neighborhood behind Wood Funeral Home.
Oh, when I was little, our first house that used to be White's Corn Farm.
Yes, it was.
And
Yep.
I was 2 houses away from White's Corn Farm. So I would go down there with my little red wagon and get corn.
Oh yeah. Like,
You guys grew up in the same area.
Yes.
yeah.
yes.
Wow.
Well, and Idle Falls isn't that big. Like it's tiny.
Yeah, it's like 75,000 maybe.
Well, and that's today.
Yeah.
Like when I was there was maybe like 40, 50,000 people there. And then if you like include the surrounding area and everything else. But yeah, it's Idaho Falls is like the hub, and then all of the other smaller communities are the spokes that really kind of come into it.
Interesting.
But anyway, that's awesome.
Wow.
Now you know.
So you're a Grizzly, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. 76. I'm 97.
Yep, my
so
50th high school reunion this summer.
no way.
Yes.
Good for you.
50th.
Oh,
50th.
man.
Damn.
Yay.
All right.
Well, if you head down, say hi to the Taj McGrizz, which is it's the big basketball stadium thing that's attached to the high school now. Nothing's changed, just FYI. That high school is the exact same as it was when it was built. It's awesome. No, but so my core tenet is that I think a lot of the way that the kids, like the elder millennials, were raised by the younger generation of the baby boomers had issue with the way that parenting was done.
Oh.
And so they're like, like everything was mean, gruff, strict.
I'm not gonna
I got
beat my kid.
I'm not going to beat my kid because I hated it growing up. I hated it when my dad yelled at me and everything else because I didn't make the play at, in baseball, basketball, football, whatever. So then they take that same mentality and like, well, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be my child's friend.
Oh, boy.
And now we create this other problem where your kid doesn't need a friend, it needs a parent.
Yeah.
Okay. And then those same parents are like, well, I want to live vicariously through my child. So I will go to the practices, everything else. And that child, as they get a trophy, whatever, then reflects on me as a parent.
Oh.
And so now, of course, a lot of what I'm saying could be total BS. But the more I was kind of looking at this, I'm like, no, this is exactly what it is. Parents are living vicariously through their children. And they want their children to get that success because they, as parents, want to have that success through their children vicariously. And I'm like, and I think we've gotten to the point with a lot of, because predominantly when I was growing up, club sports didn't exist.
Right.
Right?
You just played rec sports.
You just if you played at all, you played rec sports or you played on the school team.
Yeah.
Or it was when I was in like sports like that, it was a super league.
Right.
But you still played local.
Right.
You never traveled.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Now you've got all of these traveling clubs where it's like mom and dad are hoofing out. I mean, just for them to be in the club is like $3,000 to $4,000 just to be in the club.
Year.
A
You're
year.
looking at college scholarships.
And
Yeah.
So it's
here's the thing.
serious.
Let's be honest. I mean, the majority of those kids that are even in the club sports aren't going to be getting scholarships.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, for major universities, and unfortunately, that's all they think is out there.
Right.
Are major universities instead
Right.
of like your junior college, your
Yeah.
Division II, like your smaller schools. They would have an
Yeah.
ability to go and play there.
yeah.
But no, they're like, oh, it's the U or nothing, or
Right.
it's BYU or nothing, and it's like,
Right.
no, there's a whole bunch of other schools in Utah you can go to
Yeah.
that aren't the U or BYU,
Yeah.
but they don't necessarily look at those.
Yeah.
So
And I think that the advent, because of those club sports, the parents don't care about participation trophies anymore at this point. I'm not paying $8,000 a year for my kid to play these sports, for me to take time off, for me to pay for, travel, hotels, food, everything else to go do this, plus equipment and all the, just so that my kid can get a freaking participation trophy.
Oh.
We're not here for that. And I'm wondering if that might be part of that zeitgeist that's changing the mentality and the culture of that to where it's like, we don't need to have this anymore. Where people are starting to wake up and say, what we did before ruined everybody.
well, it's a cycle where the saying is like hard
Yeah.
times create strong people create good times make weak people, and weak
Make bad
people
times.
make hard times. And it just creates this
I have not heard that. That's
like continuous cycle, and you can see it through the generations. Like the greatest generation, hard times,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
then it created the baby boomers, where it was like strong people, and through those strong people, then it created good times, and then the good times made weak people, and now I think we're on the tail end of the quote unquote weak people that are creating hard times, and then the hard times will create strong people. So in my opinion, I think we're in the quote unquote hard times right now. and then that's going to create strong people. So we're going to see another swing back around. But like, yeah, I remember when I was a kid, it was like right when I was starting to get out of like those like rec league type sports. They had they started doing the participation trophies, and I was like, I was confused because I was like, we lost. Like, why are we getting a trophy? Like, like I don't get it. But I was like, hey, look, this is cool. Like, but it didn't mean anything.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, what do they mean?
Yeah, it's like, oh, congratulations, you showed up and you get something.
There. You showed
and
up.
we all know that just creates. Well, remember when we did participation trophies at the tournament? The big
those
yeah.
little.
Yep.
Yeah,
little
like we would
medals.
just get the figurine top with the base. Those created the biggest problems because like everybody wanted one. It's like, well, you didn't compete. Like, so you don't get one. Like these were the fighting spirit trophies.
Yes.
So you had to spar to be eligible for them.
Yep.
And it created all sorts of problems because the people that did kata didn't get a fighting spirit trophy.
Oh.
And it's like, this is terrible. Like, what are we doing? And I'm so glad Master Martin made the executive decision to be like, these are gone. We're never doing these again.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
A couple tournaments ago saw a little boy's mother was dragging him off and he was just crying.
Yeah.
I said, what's up? I didn't win. I should have won a trophy. And I said, well, practice harder next time.
Right.
Yeah. And it's like, as parents, like you try to shield your kid from that pain, but you got to remember we experienced that pain.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's
everyone's
like,
going to.
Yeah. So you can't shield them from it because then they won't know how to deal with it when they have to experience it. Like when they get fired or if they get written up at work, they'll just lose their mind and then
Well, and that's
they
why
can't recover.
Yeah, that's why I say that I think a lot of parents themselves do not know how to deal with their own kids' failures in the best way possible. So they don't want to have to deal with that screaming kid in the car as they take him home because he didn't win a trophy. It is easier and more comfortable for me to have to skate around the issue and not have to be responsible or take accountability of the fact that I am their parent and I need to educate them and walk them through this process. Because guess what? That's hard.
Yeah.
To be as a parent, knowing that, like, and again, you know, not to toot my own horn, in a lot of the story, I had no idea until like 20 years later. But I remember the first Pinewood Derby that I ever competed in, like in my Cub Scouts. And my dad never did Scouts. My dad grew up in like Southern California to an alcoholic, witchy mother who changed boyfriends as much as she changed freaking underwear.
Oh, boy.
He has a really awesome story of how he broke her finger. It was awesome. Yeah, she's not a nice person. Anyway, so he had no idea. So we went down together, bought the Pinewood Derby kit, came back to the house, and he's like, well, what design do you want to do? You have to figure this out. Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, because it's a Cub Scout thing. So I designed my own car. We cut it, like, he used the big power tool to rough cut it, and then literally gave me a block of, you know, and a bunch of sandpaper and said, get to work.
Yeah.
And I did the whole thing, put the, you know, wheels on myself. I did the whole entire thing. And then I went to the competition. I'm proud of my car. It's all weighted right, everything else.
Perfect.
And I went and lost every single match. And it was just devastating to me. I'm freaking 8 years old.
Yeah.
You know? And, you know, I held it together and came home and went up to my room. And after, of course, I went up to my room, just, you know, kind of cried myself because, you know, don't cry in front of your dad. My dad was pissed. He's like, I don't understand why he's crying. Again, kind of like that. I look at that as like, yes, I can understand your mentality. It's like, why are you crying? It's just a freaking Pinewood Derby thing. Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no, like you're crying because you put all this work and effort into something that you were planning on doing well, and it just didn't. My mom like jumped down his throat and she says, Farron, what you don't understand is that your son went and raced against every single man in that building. And he's like, What do you mean?
Oh.
She's like, do you think those
Oh.
kids actually built their cars? Those kids didn't build their cars. Their dads built their cars. Your son went up and raced against 30-year-old men and held it together with composure and finally got home and cried.
Oh, man.
And so I was like, oh.
Kudos to your mom.
Dude, my mom's
I
a
didn't
tough cookie.
Think of it that way.
But like, and again, you know, you have to kind of go through that, and you know, she's really, really good. She's like, help walk me through that process of losing.
Ah.
You know, and was that the only time I lost? No. Like, I did baseball, I did pitching machine, I did all sorts of stuff. You know, and there were times we won the game, and it was great. We all celebrated, and there were times that we lost.
Yep.
And to have a parent, you know, be like, okay, like, it is okay to be sad. You can cry all you want. That's totally fine. You know, but we're not going to let this one moment define us. And to have a parent that's going to be like, no, we're not going to, you know, we don't quit. We don't give up. We do hard things, and we still move forward. And we still move forward, you know, like, through the loss. And
next year we'll build a better car.
oh,
Yeah.
and we did. And my dad did not let me touch it because he listened and he was like, oh, I see how this works now.
Yeah.
Got with a couple
and he dang.
got with a couple engineers, and he's like, this is how we're gonna build it. And I'm like, okay. After he was done, I looked at him like, Dad, it looks like a doorstop. He's like, shut up. I'm like, okay. And my dad was a truck driver for UPS, and he came with this special container. He says, do you know what this is? I'm like, no, I'm 9. You know, he's like, this is graphite. I'm like, okay, I think I know what that is.
Oh.
This is like aero grade graphite. And I'm like,
Oh, no.
what do you mean? He says, so you know, Twin Falls was where the F4 Phantoms would land before they would go to Mountain Home. And he's like, yeah, I got it from a couple of the mechanics over there and everything else that fix all the planes. And I'm like, and so we polished up those little like nail axle things to like a
Oh
mirror
my
finish. We lubed that
gosh.
thing up. Needless to say, the next 3 years I destroyed everybody.
Yeah.
It's awesome. But, you know, yeah.
But moving on to our last question. All right, last question. What do we got?
Last question, again for Kelly, since she here, and we're
Ooh.
talking tournament and everything else. I'll throw this
Oh.
out for everybody.
Yay.
Okay. Favorite form, and the form that you literally hate with every fiber of your being.
Oh, boy. Those are good questions. Favorite form would have to be, it's not in the syllabus, it's an extra one.
Okay.
A Shaolin Dragon.
Okay.
Very nice.
And I don't know why I love that form. It's got low horse dances and just you need to be in shape to do it. And I actually haven't done it in a long time because I don't want to be one of those people that shows up at the tournaments and does one form. You know, you've won with it, and so I'm just going to... In fact,
Yeah.
if we have the opportunity to do a form tomorrow for the instructors, I'm doing a form that I have lost at 4 times. Because I obviously need to work on that form.
Yeah.
And so, it's a one called Snake Fist, and it's very athletic and all
Snake Fist
kinds
is, it's tough.
of jumping push-ups across the floor and
Yeah, it's
rolling
one of the
around.
last forms you learn, and it's the most athletic.
Yeah.
So it's like, this doesn't make much sense. Let's have the people that have been training for long time, possibly up there in age.
Yeah.
Let's have them do like jumping push-ups to the sides and then forward rolls and then
Yes. And
Yeah.
lucky I don't break a hip.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. But so Shaolin Dragon's my favorite, but I'm not going to pull it out because it is my favorite. So I don't want to.
I'm the opposite. Like, I'll just pull out.
You'll go with a winner over and over.
Well, the one that I feel the most comfortable with.
Oh, okay.
It's for me because it's like, if I'm going to like showcase it in front of people, it's like, I don't want to look bad.
Oh, that's true.
So
And I want
like,
to
I
challenge
because
myself.
I would always lose at tournaments. So like, I'm used to losing, but like, I'm not worried about like walking home with hardware. It's like, I just want to make sure I put on a good show.
Yes.
So
yes, this is
that's me
true.
for sure.
And
Yeah. So that's Tai Si Mung for me.
Tai Si Mung?
Yeah.
yeah.
The one
And-
that I hate doing is Oh, the one where you like interweave and then up and then down.
Oh, that one.
Oh,
What's that one called
that's
again?
Thousand Buddha.
Is that Thousand Buddha?
Yes, we have
Thousand
some people doing
suck.
that at the tournament tomorrow, and
Some of them should not be doing
No,
it because
I
I remember
know.
you telling me. We won't mention names.
Yes,
But if you watch the black belts do it, you'll be like, yeah, they shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
thanks. I
a-
guess I'll change it because
You-
that's what I was
is that
gonna
what
do
you're
tomorrow. I
doing?
think
Thousand
everybody-
Buddha.
that
Thousand.
one, there's
Oh,
a
years
balance
suck.
thing at the beginning,
There
and
is.
then you work your guts out for 2 minutes and have to balance again at the end.
I just don't like the forward rolls
oh,
with my shoulder. Like,
oh,
I will I don't like rolling because I'm too scared that it's gonna like break.
oh,
100%.
So
I-
that's my biggest issue is the roll.
I
like-
don't blame you.
I never mind rolling and like getting on like falling on the ground and all that stuff. And then as I've gotten older and like with my shoulder, I'm just like, yeah, I'm not doing it. I don't care. Call me whatever you want. Like
Yep.
I'm not doing it. I'm not rolling around. So that's
Well,
mine.
I think it's great to. You don't have to do everything.
No.
Martial arts is so huge.
Oh yeah, it's such a big thing.
that, and Master Linton always said this thing that I loved. He said, "Picture it like a big swimming pool. And you're gonna paddle over here and do
Hang out
some
for a
defensive
while.
maneuvers for a while, and then you'll paddle over here and do
Yep.
some forms. And
Absolutely.
so you just can't be great at everything all the time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
What is
it's a
yours? Branches of the Fallen
lifelong
Pine?
I was actually like, oh yeah, and I'm having an Alzheimer's moment right now because I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, Branches of the
Oh.
Fallen Pine or White Crane.
Oh, White
I love
Crane.
White Crane. I
Yeah.
do like White
I
Crane.
remember
Yeah.
even Larry Tatum. You did
Yeah.
White Crane, and he came up to you
Yeah.
and said, "That looks good."
Yeah, I did like White Crane. Yeah, but no, the one like, so I'll give my recommendation for White through Black. So my favorite form White through Black is Kata One.
Oh, Kata One.
I love Kata One. Like for the
Oh.
first time I ever learned it, like it's one of those forms that I absolutely love.
Kata one's a good one.
And so
I'm still learning things about it.
yeah,
Yeah.
the one that I hate, Pinyon 3.
Pinyon 3.
I don't mind Pin on 3 to be honest with you.
Why? What don't you like about it?
Go team.
Oh.
I had a student do that once. It's never left my mind. I'm like, I
Oh,
hate this form.
Okay.
I don't mind it to be honest with
I
you.
have to see Master Hong do that part.
Right. I mean, it's like I understand
Once you
what it's
see
actually
what's-
Yeah.
doing, but when
Yeah,
he
but
did that, I'm
go
like, I
team.
can't unsee that.
This is when you go, do you want to see how hard I can hit you? Shut up, kid.
But no, the one that's my favorite is it's a Shaolin form. It's like one of the first Shaolin forms.
Dragon kicks.
No.
It's a 7-star fist.
7-star fist. Thank you.
Oh.
Yes.
I
Clam
don't-
hands.
Clam hands.
Clam hands.
Oh my gosh! I
hands.
don't know what that is. You'll have
I-
to show me.
Love that. It was one of the first times that the Shaolin monks came to America,
Oh.
and we all went down to California.
Was this Long Beach?
Yes.
I was there.
Yes.
Second degree test.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
And because Mark was with us too.
No,
And
well, I learned it with you with Larry Boritz at the old headquarters.
Oh, did you?
And I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
learn any of it because he taught it in 30 minutes.
Dude,
Oh.
And I was
yeah,
like,
the whole thing. Yeah, you can't.
Ah.
Like I can
I
teach
don't know
maybe
what's
the
going
first, like,
on.
I can.
I
Teach
just
maybe
remember
the first
this.
10 moves. Yeah.
That's about it.
Well, and it's funny. So while we were there, the monk that was explaining it had a translator. The translator was translating what he was saying. He's like, this form has a lot of back and forth with it, and it's a lot like Batman. And dude,
Batman.
no joke. All of the other, because it was all of the red belt, and black belt instructors that were there.
Yeah.
We all just kind of like, everybody tried not laughing, and the translator got upset. No, it's serious. It's serious.
Oh.
It's like a Batman. You take it go back and forth. You hit a back and forth. I'm like,
Badminton.
oh, badminton.
Badminton. Oh,
Badminton, not
no.
Batman.
Batman.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, 7-star fist is literally my all-time favorite.
Wow.
And-
now I can't wait to see it.
Well, and
Wow.
there's a movie that you can see it in because they show it several times in the entire show.
It's Jackie Chan's Shaolin.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's a super
Alright.
good movie too.
Yeah.
But they do like almost the entire form, like in segments that you get to see throughout the movie. But that one is my
There you
personal
go.
favorite.
But let us know what your favorite form is,
Favorite forms, yeah.
whether it's part of the system or not. But moving on to our fight scene. All right, this week's fight scene, I geared it specifically for you because one character I know you know extremely well, okay? But we've got John Wick versus Jack Reacher.
Oh,
yes.
Big Jack Reacher.
Yeah, book Jack Reacher, not Tom Cruise Jack Reacher. Okay, like official Jack Reacher.
Yeah.
Thad from Blue Mountain State. Jack
Yes,
Reacher.
exactly. Okay, so how we do it is we do 3 rounds, 1 in each character's universe, so to speak, and then 1 where they're in a cage, like cage fighting. Okay, so round 1, we'll say New York well, you can't do business on the Continental grounds.
Yes, but we'll say outside.
We'll say outside of the hotel, the Continental, we've got Jack Reacher versus John Wick.
Oh.
Now, they can have weapons in this scenario.
Cannot.
They can.
Oh, can.
They can.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so let's say these 2 bump into each other and it goes down. Who you got round 1?
Outside the Continental. So, okay, we've got a triangle type situation.
Yep.
You know what? I don't think anybody beats John Wick with a gun.
Yeah.
Even though
Yeah.
Reacher's my favorite.
That unfortunately, I agree with you. I shouldn't say unfortunately. I agree with you because you got to assume Jack Reacher's not carrying because he doesn't carry all the time.
Right.
No.
And
So
it's odd to see him with a gun.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact.
So the fact that John Wick is packing, unfortunately, Jack Reacher's not doing so hot in this scenario.
No, I'm totally with you on that one.
So, all right. So we got one win for John Wick. Okay, so
Wick.
round 2, it's in the Jack Reacher universe, but he knows who John Wick is, and so it's not like a happenstance meeting each other.
Okay.
So, I mean, they could be both carrying weapons. We automatically assume John Wick's carrying a gun, but
Correct.
But I would assume that Jack Reacher gets the better of him because he knows who he is, where he's going, what he's doing.
Oh, yeah. He'd set it up.
Yeah.
Like in a warehouse.
Yep.
He'd be up on the steps waiting for John Wick to come in.
Yep. Yeah.
Have a little booby trap here and there.
Yep.
And
So, and you would know, you've read like majority of the books, right?
I've read
Or have you read all of them?
all of them.
There you go. So she
Man,
is our
I'm going,
resident Jack
When's
Reacher.
the next one? When's the next
Yeah,
one?
that's how I feel with the like Jack Carr books.
Yep.
Yeah,
But-
and
I was
he'd
about to
get-
say.
He'd get him with an elbow.
Oh, yeah.
And just pound him. I'm afraid so.
Yeah, I think Jack Reacher would totally beat him in
He
that
would.
scenario.
Yes.
In that scenario. Okay, so now,
Definitely.
so we've got 1-1.
Okay.
Round 3, there are no guns. They're in a cage, gloves on, just hand-to-hand combat.
Oh, sorry. It's Jack Reacher all the
100%
way.
of that
I
case.
just, weight
Yeah.
wise.
Yeah, just size.
Yeah.
Size.
Yeah, his hands are like dinner plates.
Yeah.
I think John Wick could only run for so. I mean, he's a good fighter.
He's a talented fighter.
But Reacher's just solid muscle. You
Yeah.
could pound on his stomach all day.
Yeah.
And nothing would happen.
I agree. I think this is where size does play a huge factor because not
Yeah.
only is he big, but he's experienced and he's talented.
Yeah.
Like he knows how to fight.
Yep. And
he's
big
not just a
legs. I
brawler.
don't even think you could kick his knee and he'd be out of it.
Yeah. No, I totally got Jack Reacher winning 2-1 also.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got Jack Reacher taking it two
Jack
wins to run to 1. But let us know who you think would win. And let's move on to our joke of the week. Okay, all right. So I've got 2 that I'm going to say. Speaking of Netflix, Netflix is talking. Do you want to watch a 10-hour movie? Me. No way. You're insane. Netflix. How about I break it up into 10 one-hour episodes, and then you can watch all of them in one sitting. I'm in. Right?
Yeah, I hate to say I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Like there's a series I think I've watched it now 3 times. And I do put this like speaking about stuff and putting, shows on in the background.
Yeah.
I do, because that way I know what's going on. Like, there's that nostalgia moment.
Yeah.
Where you're like, I know what's going on. I know what's going to happen. I know what the next line is going to be. I don't really have to watch it because, but yeah, like it's, I think it's 5 or 6 episodes, but each episode is like an hour and 15 minutes long.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Another one. This is between Stallone, Van Damme, and Schwarzenegger. Okay. Stallone. I'm making a movie about composers. I'm playing Vivaldi. Van Damme. I'll be Mozart. Schwarzenegger. Stop it, guys. I'm not saying it. I'll be Bach.
Okay, so along the lines of musical jokes, my son has a ton of them.
Okay.
So which burns faster, a violin or a viola?
Which one?
A viola, because they forgot to take it out of the case.
I don't know what that means, but I will take your word for it.
So this individual showed up and forgot their handicap parking sticker to put up in their window to park in the handicap parking spot. So they just grabbed their viola from the back and put it on the dash.
Yikes. I have a student that's a viola player. I don't know if I'm going to tell her that one or not.
You can never invite a trumpet player to a party because they don't come on time and they always have the wrong key.
A trumpet player?
Yep.
Okay. I thought it was going to be something else.
A blonde and a brunette jump off of a building. Who hits the ground first?
The brunette, the blonde has to stop and ask for directions.
Halfway down.
Yeah. But those are some good ones.
Those are some good ones. Yeah.
But all right, moving on to our shout outs. Well, as you can see, our friendly neighborhood Kelly has left us because she has actually got to go teach. So shout out to her for coming on and
big shout out to Kelly.
Spending some time with us. She's such a busy lady that we talked too long and she's like, I got to go teach the students before tournament. We're like, we're sorry. We'll get back after it later. But shout out to Kelly. Shout out to our good buddies, Master Danny Hong, Master Preston Ducati, for coming on out and spending time with us, showing us, some cool stuff. And shout out to everybody that competed at the tournament. I mean, it's a big deal. It's a really big deal.
I mean, biggest shout out to the people who literally risked it for the biscuit. You know what I'm saying? Who were just like, yeah, you know what? Like, I'm going to go. I will go and put my best on the line and see where I measure up.
Yeah.
Because I'll guarantee you start doing that, you're going to be farther down the line than anybody else.
Yeah.
I
agree. Even if you don't want, like I told this to all the students, I go, I'd rather you practice your guts out and not win a trophy than not practice and win a trophy.
Yeah.
Because it sets the wrong mentality and precedence in your head.
Well, even for people, and it's funny speaking about my buddy Caden, and this is just a lesson I need to keep for myself. I'm watching him, and I remember when he won his, that bodybuilding competition 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why he didn't win this one, he even told me, he's like, I'm going up in a weight class. And in bodybuilding, it's a huge thing,
Mm-hmm.
like the size difference, and he's big, but even seeing the photos of him and everything else, like I was just like, holy crap. But it's that consistency,
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no, I'm going to constantly train and I'm going to constantly compete because I know if I do that, I'm going to be better than I was last year.
Yep.
I'm going to be better than I was the year before that. I'm going to be better than, and you're just going to keep going because you're pushing yourself for that competition.
Mm-hmm.
You're pushing yourself to get your kicks higher. You're pushing yourself to block better. And the great thing is that your competition is getting better too. And so, again, don't measure your success as a martial artist, as, an individual in any way, shape, or form by other people.
Mm-hmm.
Measure it to how you were yesterday, a month ago, 6 months ago, a year ago. Who cares what the other person's doing? Are you better today than you were back then?
Yeah, I agree. So shout out to those people and moving on to our final thoughts. All right. We kind of already hit on a bunch of the final thoughts just previously.
Yeah, kind of did.
Kind of go with it. Show, get out there and compete. Put yourself out there. Because, I mean, the worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to get better. Yeah. If you think about it, that is the worst thing that will happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, losing's not the worst thing in the world.
No.
It's just not.
No.
So put yourself out there, compete, try your best. And, like, if you put, like, I mean, there are no, like, quote unquote moral victories. Like, I understand that. But at the same time, it's like, if you put forth your best effort and you come up short, that's not the worst thing in the world.
No.
Especially if it's not a life or death situation.
Right.
Which majority of the stuff we deal with are not a life and death situation. So put yourself out there, compete, and force yourself to get better each and every day and get moving.
The great thing about that is that if you're out there pushing yourself to put your best on the table, okay, and you keep that mentality with you, it's not just going to stay with you inside in the martial arts.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to go with you into, your workplace. It's going to go with you into your relationships.
Yep.
It's going to go with you into all sorts of stuff, that if you have a good team of people, and you're all got that mentality of like, you know what, win or fail, we're going to put our all into this and we're going to kill it.
Yeah.
Great. Go for it.
Exactly. So great job to everybody that competed at the tournament over the weekend. And we'll kick it with you next time.